all these things that is happening in our society are caused by the politicians. You can see a matured man, a family man crying to a superior officer because he has been caught. But before he was caught, if you tell him that what he's doing there is illegal and what he's doing there is out of criminality, he will never, he will know that what you are telling him is truth. That is exactly all of them in Nigeria, both the Fulanis, both the Britain, both the Ohanese, both every politician in Nigeria, they knew only one voice of truth in Nigeria. They all knew that what Nnamdi Kanu is talking about is 100% and excellently truth. Then all of them, that is the worst thing. They know. They will go to their private, they will sit and they will say, this man, what he's saying is truth. But if we decided, so okay, let us do exactly what this man has been preaching about, and the life of common man on the street will be better. But the problem here now is we are black. The same man who have already understand what this man is saying is truth, and that is only where solution will come. He will see the same man. He will remember that the system that the man is talking about or is talking against, that is bringing shame to everybody, the system, him is benefiting from that. So for the consideration of him being a beneficiary of that particular rotten system, rather for him to repent or follow the voice of Nnamdi Kanu, he prefer let heaven collapse. This has been the problem. It's like one young guy one certain time. This guy, he have made a lot of money by helping the politicians to buy house in abroad. And one day I happened to come in contact with him. I was telling him, I said, do you know that only Biafra restoration will bring change to Yoruba that common child in Yoruba land, that common child in Hausa land, that common child in Benue, in everywhere? Do you know that restoration of Biafra will bring joy and bring change to the face of those common man in Yoruba land, in Hausa land? Do you know what this man told me? This man is from Abia State. We are from the same state. As we are discussing, he said, so did I want him now to abandon the opportunity that have been giving him money, that he is what he is today because of the politicians who loot money, and he have helped one person or two people to buy their properties in abroad, and they through that two politicians, others trust him. This guy openly told me, he said, do I know how much he makes in a year in helping them securing property? He said, and not that guy, this guy I'm talking about is a super rich guy. He's super rich. You know, this one not be money, not be boasting of money. This guy is, if you hear what is called super rich, the evidence is there in his father's compound. The evidence is there where he lives. Where he lives in America, he bought the house where he lives. And this person I'm talking about a house no less than 10 apartments in America. So when I say he is really rich, he is rich, not by mouth. And he told me, he said, my brother, we are brothers. You don't expect me to abandon my opportunity. You see, if I don't make money in a year through these people, in a year, he said, I make $1 million. He said, if I don't make money through them, I make $1 million. I said, okay, now, because of you are making $1 million. So your wish and your prayers is for them to continue rubbishing the life of others, continue stealing and giving you some to buy property, and you make your money through buying their property. Isn't it? He said, nah, nobody they give sugar. They put sugar in his mouth and they threw it away. I said, now, I want to ask you something, final question. As I want to ask you this final question. I said, now, what I am telling you about Biafra, or what Nnamdi Kanu have been speaking about concerning Biafra, that the life of everybody will be better. He said, yes. That is where I got surprised. He said, yes. What Nnamdi Kanu is saying is 100% truth. And he said that is only thing that will bring life into the people that lives in Nigeria. Restoration of Biafra, so that competition will be, discipline in government will come. I said, but so you know all these things. Then why are you not, okay, now I asked him another question. I said, why are you not indirectly or hide from behind? Okay, if you don't know how to do it, maybe people maybe you don't trust the foundation. Maybe they may say, one day they may informant you and say you are sponsoring. I say, why can't you bring that thing through me? Then I will know how to take it to leadership and tell them this person must not be revealed to the public. Why can't you bring it and sponsor this movement, since you know that this is where the truth lies? Do you know what he told me? He said, I understand what you are saying, but the problem is I am making money from these people. Do I want the way of his source of money? Do I want the door to close? My brother, I was shocked. So what I am talking about now, that I'm talking about Biafra that will make better the life of everybody. But in Nigeria, the system, the criminal system in Nigeria has given him, he said he has given him opportunity to make money that he never ever in his life dreamed of making. And when you go to the heart of this, even Ojosokalo, they know that what Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB is saying is 100% solution. When you go to the heart of a Mad, the deep heart, I'm not telling you about their fake life or their evil in them. You know, every evil man, now listen to me, every evil heart has a particular minute that evil always depart from them. They come to their senses. This is human nature. No matter how you bad, there will be a time, it may be 2 minutes, it may be a minute, it may be 3 minutes, you will sit down, you will judge yourself. It happens to every human being. There will be a time you will sit down, you begin to judge yourself. You will say, I have done this, you know, what did I just did? What I did is wrong. It may be a minute thought. You will judge yourself, you regain your brain. If you go to the heart of Ekberemadu knew that Nigeria will never work. And as far as Nigeria continues to exist, the destinies that are coming behind Nigeria state, the children that are supposed to be, that God has put a great potential in them, will die. Those potential will crash. He knew, if you sit down, he will think, he will reason it. He will confirm it within his spirit. He will say, this man come as Nnamdi Kanu, what he's saying is true, but what can I do? He will not sit down. That time, after he have thought a positive spirit have entered him and give him the real spirit of righteousness, he will now allow spirit of that Satan to enter. First thing he will now say, in a week, due to the corruption that flows in Nigeria system, in a week, I make $2 million. So what is this man talking about? What is the IPOB talking about? So, should I support them so that they will not get Biafra, where I will basically on salary? Where if I eventually steal $5,000, I may end up in prison. Where if I eventually misuse public fund of $10,000, I may end up in prison, or I may end up being disgraced publicly. But in Nigeria, I can even tamper the $5 million of public fund. Nobody will hear about it. Nobody will do anything about it. Do you understand me now? Yeah, Michael Obi, you are welcome. You see, this is what this is what we are facing. This is what we are facing. I think I see Chibeze, Anyamo, God bless you, you are welcome. So, there is no time these people will sit down without taking a deep thought within them. They always have this thought of judgment within them. But the problem is the black head. Our head has problem. And the problem our head has is greed. The problem our head has is dead conscience. We don't have a living conscience. Like this my particular man from the same state. Because I cannot address that kind of person as my brother. From that moment, I cut our relationship. Because this kind of person cannot be trusted. The kind of person cannot be trusted. Somebody like me, I may decide to go somewhere as somebody who I have a little conversation with, or who I've been communicating with. He may know that Satan may come on him and say, I beg, that place he is, and I think he's good, that particular location is good to hand him over to Nigeria government. So that he will not be calling me on phone, disturbing me about Biafra. But he knew that what I'm saying is pure truth, that he himself has confirmed it. He did not hide it. I say where tears got running down my eyes when he said, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is 100. He did not even say 99%. Correct. He said, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is 100% right in his pursuit. He even went ahead and said, if there is anything that is more than 100% that is going to add on it, just to give him a pass mark. But did you know what he told me at the end of the conversation? He said, I am angry with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because he has opportunity to become the richest African man on earth. I said, how? He said, do you know if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu compromise and join Nigeria system, do you know that he will now become the political king of the Eastern region? That every politician from the riverine area and the hinterland will be going to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to bow. Before he said, before you contest election, I said that place, the guy, he said, this is what I'm talking about is he said, Lion man, let me tell you the truth. He said, I am very angry of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I said, why? What have you done? He said, if this man, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, were compromised and join Nigeria system, he said, a man in Akwa Ibom want to contest election, he will first of all come to him. He said, do I know what that means? He said, a man in Cross River want to contest election, he will first of all come to him. He said, as I am talking to you now, he said, now he's going to shock me now. He said, even a man in some Yoruba, if they want to contest for governorship or anything, they will come to him. He said, do I know how powerful, the kind of intelligence that God gave that man? But he decided to be fighting for something difficult. That is what he told me. Anna, God bless you, you are welcome. He said he decided to be fighting for something that is difficult than to grab something that faces, opportunity that faces him. I said, my brother, the only word I wanted to hear from you, that you said that he is right in his pursuit. But these terms of considering to be compromised in other way to become the most super richest African man on earth. I said, okay. Thank God he is not. He doesn't have that spirit. I said, thank God that Nnamdi does not have that spirit. That is to tell you how black people, you see, those people who are attacking you. You see, why I'm talking about this thing today is some IPOB members who are afraid, because I know how many media warriors that were on board when Nnamdi was with us. Immediately Nnamdi enemy program to kill him, and God, Elohim, survived him, and that killing now turned to kidnap all of them, because the heat, they don't know where to stand, and they forgot one particular thing. No matter how people desert you when you are speaking the truth, no matter how people desert you, you will at last be the champion. You will at last be the champion. Somebody called me one day, called my attention. He said, "Lion man, do you remember when you are holding, whenever you come online to broadcast, do you remember how many followers who come to you that time? 300 and 400 and something, 200 and something. What you see? This is that time you are talking against. You are supporting DOS. You are supporting IPOP structure, command and control. Now you don't have more than 50 followers who watches your broadcast, or 100. As what come to was 80. Do you know what I told the person? I said, thank God you're observant. That is me. I said, glory be to God, you are very, very observant. I said, he said, you better join autopilot. That is where it is happening. I said, I told him, I said, what is autopilot offering? He said, they are talking what people will hear. I say, is that what people will hear, or what solution will be is the issue? Is that he say he's just telling me? I say, I am blocking you now. Right away, I am blocking you. And I blocked him. I blocked him on Facebook. I blocked him on WhatsApp. I said, right away, I'm blocking you. I said, do you know why I decided, if at all it's only two that come to watch my broadcast, do you know why? I will stand on that truth that I have stand upon. I don't want crowd. What I want is reasonable followers, reasonable Biafrans that will listen and reason deeply on what I'm saying, so that by the time Biafra come, all of them will bear me witness. They will say, no, this man stands strong. He did not even move an inch one day. Because that is human being for you. Because I told him, I said, one, I am not a blogger. It's only bloggers who always try to present what people want to hear. I said, I'm not here to present what you want to hear, for goodness sake. I want to present what the heaven and earth will bear me witness on. I don't want you to know. I don't want to say this is, I am presenting what, no. Go hear to what you want to hear. Because what you want to hear may be a destruction to your own freedom. Everything I said that time, everything I said, go and everything I said, I told us some IPO members who are jumping here, I said, you are under oath. You have forgotten the oath you took, and you allow people who is not under oath, who is not a member, to commit you. I called one lady, I told her that. I said, remember the day you took oath, the oath attached with your children, attached with your entire family. I said, are you not afraid of that thing that you read out from your own mouth that very day you enter BOB? I said, that is where I am afraid. I said, now, has Satan entered all of you to the point that you don't reason the way Nigeria police and Nigeria military doesn't reason? Because that is the same thing that happened to Nigeria police. Because the topic today is, I want to lecture Nigeria police and army, which I will come back to that particular lecture. And that's where I was before somebody reported my account. The thing, Facebook cut it off. I have to come back again. I say, all of you have suddenly turned to Nigeria police and Nigeria army without brain. I say, now, the so-called autopilot you are following that making you to commit against your own spirit, against your own alleging which is took. Now, I want to ask you something. What is the structure of this autopilot? What is the manifesto of autopilot? He said, what is manifesto? I said, you don't even know what is called manifesto. And me and you are into struggle. I said, well, struggle. There are some people who are more advanced more than others. So bring, that's why Mazinan can say, bring your own brain, come. This one, bring your own brain, come. There is no, he said it in one of his brothers, he said, there is no idea you brought on table that is a West in IPOB. If I did not act on it, I remember him saying that thing in Radio Biafra one certain time. If I did not act on it that particular time he used to do Friday question and answer. He said, there is no idea or advice you brought to table on IPOB that is a West. If I did not act on it that particular time, don't think I have thrown it away. If I did not act on it that particular moment, which means that your advice is not needed at that particular moment. And that particular advice also will be needed in some point, which we will utilize that advice. I told her, I said, what is the manifesto of autopilot and what is the structure? What is the code of conduct of, these are the three things I ask. He say, what is other? I say, because autopilot is simply means do what you like. Do what you like. I say, now, in your family, I say you have 3 children with husband. Now, can you go to your family as a woman and you look at your son and look at your 2 daughters and you tell them in front of your husband, my daughter, you are free to do what you like. Son, you are free to do what you like. I say, except your husband is a very useless person. That particular moment, if it is a man, a reasonable man, if your marriage will not end, it will remain small. He said, I said, yes, if your marriage will not end that very day, it will remain small. Because one, the man will turn around and look you and say, what exactly what you are talking about? What have come over you? That is the question the man will throw. What exactly have come over you? What are you talking about? In my present, you are telling my children to do whatever they like in this house. So they should not obey me anymore. By the time this voice, when you hear this kind of voice, know it that the bitterness have run into the heart of your husband, and anything can happen. He say, is that what I say? I say, can you go to airport and board a flight without pilot? Don't you know where you will land? I say, because if you go to airport, you have to board a flight with pilot, so that if there is any failure or at least pilot, that's why we have pilot. Pilot will manage and manage and manage, and at least pilot will try his or her best. I've seen so many flights that has accident, that has a technical failure. For example, I will be giving you samples. Houston in the year 2011, Houston, a flight took off and landed in a river of Houston by the attempt of pilot to save the passengers. Okay, imagine there was no pilot. It's auto flight. It will land, because what we saw during that time was the flight wanted to crash on a skyscraper.
Thank you so much, my wonderful viewers, for watching this video together with me from the beginning to the end. Like I said before, if you like what you see here, if you like what I do in this platform, as you have finished watching this video, please hit that red button that says subscribe and put on your notification bell to all notification. In that way, you'll be able to know when I upload a new video. Share my videos, leave your comments in the comment section constructively. Until I meet your way again in my next video, I still remain your Linda's TV show. Bye-bye.